There is a certain ache in Wong Kar-wai's cinema. There is something unspoken, something that lingers in the silences between glances, footsteps, or a hand brushing against silk. The Hand is no exception. It is a film about desire, longing, and the loneliness that comes from being unable to hold on to what we truly want. The film was released in 2004 and it is as part of the anthology Eros, alongside The Dangerous Threat of Thing by Michelangelo Antonioni and Equilibrium by Steven Soderbergh. Wong Kar-wai's contribution feels like the quiet heartbeat of the entire collection. The Hand follows Zhang, a shy young tailor's assistant who falls under the spell of Miss Hua, who is a high-class courtesan in the 1960s Hong Kong. Their relationship begins with a strange kind of intimacy. Before he makes her dresses, he must first understand her body by touch. What begins as a professional interaction subtly evolves into a deep aching longing. But Zhang remains in the shadow of her life, always touching but never holding, always close but never close enough. Wong Kar-wai has always been obsessed with time, missed moment, unsaid feeling, people who meet at the wrong time. Just like In the Mood for Love, in The Hand, time passes in glances. We watch as Zhang matures, both in skill and emotional depth, and we watch Miss Hua fall from her position of power, aging and fading from the world she once dominated. There's a kind of role reversal happening quietly. Zhang, who once nervously approached her, eventually becomes the one who looks after her, creating one last dress as a tribute, or maybe a final love letter stitched in silk. As always, Christopher Doyle's cinematography is essential here. The way light pours through narrow hallways, the quiet framing of bodies behind curtains, mirrors, walls. Wong Kar-wai and Christopher Doyle never give us a wide open view. Instead, everything feels confined, intimate, and almost secretive. And that is the key to The Hand. It is a film about emotional and physical spaces, and we are allowed to occupy, and those we are never invited into.
我打电话吧。那我先走。
The title itself is rich with meaning. The hand becomes a symbol of connection, of creation, desire, tenderness, but also restraint. Zhang's job is to touch bodies to tailor perfection, but never to claim or embrace. And in Miss Hua's life, hands serve many roles. It is a tool for seduction, a memory of past lovers and family, a fragile thing in need of care. In one haunting scene, Zhang kneels by Miss Hua's sickbed, holding her hand quietly, not with lust or longing, but with sorrow. It is a devastating rehearsal of the film's beginning. She no longer controls him, but she depends on him, and yet nothing is said, just the weight of touch. The hand may be the shortest of Wong Kar-wai's film he has ever made, but it's among his most emotionally compact. It is a quiet tragedy of proximity, of people who orbit each other for years but never meet at the center. And like the finest suit Zhang tailors, it is stitched together not with thread, but with memory, regret, and that unshakable feeling of what could have been. It's hard not to feel something after watching The Hand. Maybe it is sadness. Maybe it's a kind of quiet understanding, and you need to analyze and visualize the story. Once again, Wong Kar-wai doesn't tell stories with words, but he tells them with pauses, with glances, and in this case, with a single hand. Just like in The Mood for Love, glances play a very important role in the film, and you will be emotionally attached. Thank you for watching this video, and I will be analyzing the next film. Thank you.